Welcome to the video. In this one, I'll be dating 4 girls and 1 guy as Ryan and seeing who I fall in love with. Pick the person you think I'm going to like the most and drop them in a comment below. We're going to be dating Azalea, Kathleen, Brandy, Tony, and Derek. This is 10 Dates, and it's the sequel to 5 Dates, which you can also see right here on my channel. In the next video, I'll be playing as Misha and dating 4 guys and a girl. Hit like and subscribe to come back for that one. It starts off with us selecting our profile picture and your interests. That does seem to have some kind of effect on the dialogue, and Ryan is tricked into attending speed dating by Misha, and so begins our first date. After we date everyone once, we will choose 2 to take on a second date, and then a final person to go on a 3rd date with. If I don't impress on the date, they can totally reject me, so let's get started and see what happens, and if we can find love.
Gentlemen,
this is 10 Dates.
make your way
Enjoy.
to your table numbers.
You are so cynical. This is where you're going to find that genuine connection you keep banging on about.
Why are you smiling at me like that? Why are you smiling at me like that?
No, I'm not smiling at you like anything.
Misha?
There is a small possibility I might have signed us both up.
I'm not doing it.
You are!
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Well, I'll just leave.
Oh, come on.
No.
Look, at least it's going to be a good story.
It is not going to be a good story. I'm just going to get humiliated. You've been preparing for this. I'm not doing it.
It's a great story. Oh, he's browsing. He's browsing the shop floor.
How does it work?
Sorry, what?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Azalea. Like the bush. Her number's 666. Well, that's a bad sign.
Sorry, just fixing my eyeliner. I'm Azalea.
I'm Ryan.
I don't look like a Ryan.
Although it seems to suit.
What do I look like then?
Not sure yet.
That's not from here, is it?
No. You gonna snitch?
No.
I made it. Just like the kombucha poured into it.
That's the fermented drink, isn't it?
Exactly.
Wait, what did she say it was? Fermented? What is it? Kombucha? Yeah, looks great.
It looks good.
Keep a track of how your decisions
happy
affect
with
your
that?
date.
Very. Tell you more about it, but we haven't got much time.
So, the kombucha is homemade. The goblet is homemade. What else is homemade?
I'd say
I went through a little
90%
kombucha
of
phase.
this. The clothes, the accessories, make it all from scratch. Started selling my stuff online during lockdown, and it grew into a full-time business.
Wow, that's really original.
Thanks. Turns out my aesthetic plays quite well these days.
What aesthetic is that?
Call it what you want. I've heard hundreds of terms, kind and unkind.
Goth. She seems completely uninterested, you know? What do you do about the job? We were just talking about that, so let's stay on topic, yeah?
Is it just you in the business, or...?
Yeah, don't need anyone else.
So how do you keep up with the demand?
There's a long wait list, but I engage with my customers a lot on social media, so they're understanding.
So if the supply is low, you must be retailing for a fairly high price?
No, I pride myself in affordability and sustainability.
Is that enough to do full-time? Sorry, no, I'm not asking how much you earn. I just find the business model very interesting.
I get by.
Do I look like a Ryan yet?
Not quite.
All right, then. Well, what else can you tell about me?
I reckon you're definitely a fire sign.
Based on what?
She knows.
You're feisty, I can tell. There's a little dark side in there.
Oh, she really does know.
Just 3 minutes to go, everyone. 3 minutes.
The temptation to lean over and be like, you've just got a little something there, and just go
You're really into your
and
astrology
smudge
then.
under her
Some
eye.
structure. I analyse my behaviour in the context of something bigger. My main star sign is Scorpio, which I think really suits me.
I'd be in so much trouble, just leaning across the table. Just something there, just lick my thumb. Yep, scoop. Have I stopped drinking it now? I did, I just kind of fell off, forgot about it, I guess. Stopped drinking it, stopped buying it. Go through these phases with coconut water and stuff. I'm the actor who plays Ryan. Hope you're enjoying the game. I liked your video of the demo. Welcome. We've got a lot of love in the chat for this lovely fellow on the screen and in the chat. That is awesome. I hope you had a lovely time making this and stuff. Big fan of the first game and looking forward to playing this. I'm gonna engage you.
And then based on when and where I was born, my rising sign is a Sagittarius and my moon sign is a Libra.
What's the difference between those three?
Your main star sign is your sun sign. Represents sort of your desires in life, and your rising sign is how you present to others, and moon sign's what you're like deep down.
Okay.
I don't know which
I don't
or which
really
of mine.
know about the other two. So.
Working out for you, we haven't got much time. So.
So then, what makes your sun sign so Scorpio?
We aspire to be brave, loyal, honest,
The negatives?
jealous and secretive, but it doesn't really apply here. Do relate to them as animals as well, I guess.
Aren't they really aggressive?
Only when threatened.
But don't they eat each other though?
Yeah, I forgot to mention that.
And this is your final minute, guys. Final
Time goes
minute.
so quick.
So, I was wondering,
No. I've spoken about myself enough. I want to know more about you.
I feel like it's been pretty even. Can you just...
It really hasn't, so I want to know more about you.
What's your
Fine,
type?
far away.
Tell me about your tattoos. What would you do? Oh, these are both, like, good questions, but also questions that could be totally seen as, like, taken wrong, I guess. Do you want to know the meanings and stuff? Like, that's more, like, personal than, like, getting to know you, I feel like. Some people have, like, personal tattoos. Maybe some people would be like, it's just a creature I like. Let's do this one.
So, Azalea, I have noticed you have a couple of tattoos.
I do. Want to know about any of them? Choose wisely. Some stories are better than others.
The pentagram or the caravan? Oh, the choices. I would have lost this straight away when she sat down and I was like, Azalea, like the bush. I feel like the caravan's probably going to have the more interesting story. And the pentagram's kind of like a red herring of like, oh my god, Satan. Right? I do want to know, though, how she would react to the pentagram. I'm going to go this way.
Is that a caravan?
Yeah. It's the one I lost my virginity in.
Oh.
Is that one of the better stories, or is it a bad story?
Better, but it's not first date friendly.
That's your lot. Ladies and gents, time's up. Let's be moving on.
That was the kind of interaction I was hoping for from this. Thanks.
Yeah, me too. What is your handle? I'd love to check some of your stuff out.
At Azalea Shadows. Azalea Shadows.
Gonna buy a goblet.
Okay.
Also feel like we just talked about you the whole time. Months. Happy Friday. We get to actually go on multiples and then we're like gonna maybe pick who we go with. Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I'm Ryan.
Ryan, I'm Kathleen. Sorry, I just wanted to squeeze in a quick page. Do you mind if I get to the bottom?
Yeah, by all means, fire away.
The clock is ticking, Kathleen. This is important speed dating time, as much as I love books.
Done. All yours.
What are you reading?
The Evolution of Bond-Forming Dynamics Across the 21st Century by Professor Gertrude von Nosselhoff.
Well, it must be a pretty good read if you're sneaking in pages in between dates.
Oh, no. I have to finish it for a seminar tomorrow. I'm a PhD student in behavioral psychology.
The way I would just go, yawn in her face. But also, have you heard of this podcast? It's called Down to Sleep. It's on Spotify and YouTube and everywhere else. Some guy reads books on there and helps people sleep. If you like books, Kathleen, I don't know, maybe you should check it out. Let's be curious.
What do you think of it?
She has some interesting points. The chapter I'm on covers the influence of pop culture on behavioral modeling and attraction dynamics.
Yes. No, that does sound interesting, but I mean, please don't ask my opinion on it, because
Yeah. I wouldn't expect that of you. But if this goes well, maybe you'll learn a little something.
Okay, so you're here because you're looking for a study buddy.
No, quite the opposite. I need someone to keep me out of the library occasionally.
So the age-old work-life conflict.
Which side of it do you fall on?
Am I allowed to say that balance is best?
No. No fence sitting, one or the other.
I gotta be honest. Work.
I am definitely.
It's not the answer anyone wants to hear,
Uh-oh.
but
Guess I'll be dying in the library then. You know, there's a theory that being a workaholic stems from a lack of trust or an inability to delegate work tasks.
Listen,
Oh, you're serious? No, I hope not. I always thought it was because I just like what I do.
I hope that's the case too. So, I have a confession to make.
she's like, no, you're broken.
Okay, already.
Everyone tells me that for whatever reason, I haven't lived.
I don't believe that.
I've never been to a nightclub.
Never. What, your 4th stint as a student and you've never even set foot in a nightclub?
I would rather spend the day in a cafe with a book and my laptop.
This is your halfway warning, guys. Halfway.
So you are still studying to become a more qualified psychologist?
The more you know, the more you earn. So where do you see yourself in 5 years? Sorry, I researched good speed dating questions before tonight.
That's what you got? It sounds a little bit more like you researched good job interview questions instead.
Famous family man, same as I am now. I feel like out of these three, the thing to say for a good date would be to say family, although you are assuming that they would think they'd be looking for the same thing. But to say that you're the same shows a lack of growth, right? If you're just like, just doing what I'm doing, doesn't really matter, does it? Is kind of too lackadaisical. And famous is red flag. Family.
I want a happy family by then. I just want to be in a loving relationship and however many kids life blesses me with.
Okay, so say life has blessed you with one child, boy or girl.
Okay, blessed was a bit of a lame choice of words.
No, it was sweet.
Oh, sweet. That's what every guy wants to hear on a first date.
You came here from down to sleep? Awesome. I like how there's like crossover going both ways now. Boy, don't believe in gender. Girl. Little Klaus. Hello, little Sherb. Have a little Sherb. Or just spoiled pushover. I feel like girls are better than boys. Sorry.
I definitely want a girl. Yeah, I want a girl. I want to buy the dresses. I want to do the hair. I want to learn how to do it. I've never had any sisters or anything, so I just think it would really change my life. I've seen some friends who've had daughters for the first time, and it really changes them.
Oh, you want to be a girl dad.
I want to be a girl dad.
That's really cute.
Question. How do I know that all of this isn't part of your PhD thesis? That all the guys here aren't just your guinea pigs?
You don't. But a study at the University of Virginia found that we are more intrigued by those whose thoughts and feelings are unclear.
You have a study for everything. Is that supposed to be my key takeaway from today?
I'll offer you a better one. From Professor Nosselhoff. I'll find one from the start of the book. Here we go. This is a good one. When we set off on a journey, we are riddled with excitement or apprehension. Nothing in between.
Mm-hmm.
It's not exactly one you'd read in the toilet, is it?
No, not quite.
Engage with it.
Well, that's Nosselhoff's opinion, but I think that apprehension is our body's way of telling us that something is worth doing, despite the risks.
You know, we can actually reprogram our brains to interpret nerves as excitement. They're similar chemicals. I did that before coming tonight.
Would you do that?
I think about
before
that sometimes.
tests as well, that sort of thing.
Oh, yeah. Very helpful for tests.
It's clever, isn't it?
Brain's clever.
Not mine.
Got 1 minute to go, guys. Just
Because I always
1
think, but I get nervous and anxious a lot
how do
with
you
stuff.
fancy spending the final minute?
And so I
Why
always
don't
try
we
and think
back
like,
to
am I
Professor
actually
von
excited?
Nosselhoff again? Let's get a takeaway from the end of the book.
I feel like they can get confused sometimes. Divert from the book or allow? Okay, so here's the question, right? Do we divert from the book because she actually said that she's looking for someone to like bring her away from the library? She wants to live a little. She wants to like go to a club and this kind of thing. I want to be like respectful of like that's what she wants to do and what she's interested in as well. So like you could allow it. We've shown some interest though in the book already. So at this point, do we make a move by being like, let's put the book down and talk about, you know, our next date kind of thing? Do we do that whole thing? Because that's kind of what she said earlier on. So do we pick up on that and divert, or do we allow? What do you think? Could go either way here. This feels like a big decision moment. We'll see. I'm so glad we have the option to pause. I feel like when I first played 5 Dates, there wasn't the pause option. I feel like we were just hitting escape and being like, what do I do? Whilst the clock was ticking down. What's up, Paul Prince? Divert. A lot of people on the same page. All right, let's risk it. It's going well for them, so hopefully it...
No. Look, we can do without the help of Professor Nostradamus there.
Okay. I didn't have any other plan.
Yeah, come to think of it, neither did I.
You blew it.
Know any knock-knock jokes?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Boo.
No, everyone knows that one.
Oh, well,
That's your lot, ladies and gents.
Oh,
Time's
Ryan.
up.
I tried.
Moving on.
This was fun, Ryan.
Yes, it was. It was really great to meet you, Kathleen.
So I'm not the biggest social media user, but they say that's the best way to keep in touch nowadays.
What does Professor von Nuzzelhoff say?
Who do you think I got it from? At Kathleen Parker 88.
Okay. I got it. Have a nice evening.
You too.
Yeah, at MadMorph on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. When you overthink the situation. Oh, we did this one in the demo,
Hi there. I'm Ryan. Can I sit?
right?
Thanks.
I'm Brandy. What do you do for a living?
I am a creative freelancer.
Oh. Is it tough not knowing where your next paycheck's coming from?
Ouch.
No. I love what I do, and I'm working towards stability.
I get that. I'm a beautician, but it doesn't earn me what I want, so I'm doing an online course in international relations, and I trade cryptocurrency. I just sold an NFT, actually.
Non-fungible token. Nice. Yeah, the digital art market is very cool, very new, and very volatile. So.
Sorry if I'm quite direct about things. We just don't have a lot of time.
Sure. Can
What are you looking for?
Okay, that is a big question.
Important question.
We did, I will say, get into the second date on this one in the demo, and I want to say that they started to get on better, I think. It's been a little while, but let's go through.
Ultimately, I think I want to find a partner, and I just want to settle. No, I want to settle down. I didn't mean, no, I'm not saying that, it's nothing to do with it. I'm saying that I want to
In
settle.
my experience, guys who openly want relationships have been needy. They get over familiar too soon, want my attention all the time, get upset when I don't message. It's a whole thing.
Challenge.
That's a generalization.
It's a discussion. I gave my experience to start it.
Well, I'm not needy, so I guess that's the discussion over.
Good. Let's move on then.
Okay.
But also, if people like each other,
Do
you kind of want to be
you
like,
live locally?
why don't they text me or something?
Yeah, I bought a 1-bed up the road. It's top floor with an amazing view of the water.
You bought a penthouse.
The NFT was pretty valuable. Where do you live?
I live 10 minutes away. I live on my own as well.
Flat?
Yep.
Buy it or rent it?
Back to the quickfire round.
I mean, we're covering a lot.
Yeah, we are.
So?
I think we're actually, what we say is the truth of the matter here. So we'll say that he owns his own place.
I own it.
Wow. You must have worked and saved really hard.
I did, yeah. Well, look, I'm gonna keep up with you. I have to do something.
See? You're learning.
Slowly, but surely.
This is your 3-minute warning, guys. 3 minutes to go. Just 3 minutes of lovely conversation.
Okay, let's move on to foreign affairs. Do you like holidays?
I do.
Where do you go? What sort of holidays do you take?
What kind are you into, though?
I feel like that's a really
allowed
good
to
question.
say lads holiday?
Go for it. You won't hear from me again, though.
That is a very good question. I feel like the types of holidays people enjoy says a lot about them, right? Like, do you, whether it's like people like beach holidays, city holidays, whether they're like, oh, I want to go and be in a cabin in the woods, somewhere interesting. Theme park holidays. There's so many different kinds of holidays, and all of them like sort of speak to different personalities, right? God, I can't remember what the right answer was here. I feel like we did this date twice, and we flopped it once and did it successfully another time. We'll say he likes to go abroad.
You can't beat a beach holiday for a bit of R&R.
Very true. Vitamin D is essential for our well-being. You aren't a Speedos guy, though.
No. I can't pull them off.
Won't ask why. I could only afford to travel recently, so I've got a lot of places on my list.
Well, what's the top of the list?
I find the beach so boring.
Cruise the Galapagos Islands, meet the sloths and turtles in Costa Rica, see the Iguazu Falls between Brazil and Argentina.
It's a pretty good list. Yeah, I feel like whenever I go anywhere there's a beach, you can do it for like a day, and then I end up just reading a book on the balcony or something.
I don't know, for me it's more about experiences. You know, I'm not so much into the historical stuff.
Yeah, but and seeing new cultures as well. Like, it's amazing to go to new places and see the different people and all the places that you're in operate on a daily basis. So, have you been traveling alone?
I like doing things my way.
Do you never get bored? Or lonely, like having to go to dinner on your own all the time?
Well, I've got my phone or tablet for entertainment and talking to people, but if I want less screen time...
Ah, nice.
I always keep a deck on deck. I mean, I picked this one up ages ago. I think it's got, I don't know, an extra king in there somewhere.
An extra king? That might come in handy.
Depends on the game. Okay, next question. Does body count matter?
Flirting.
Holy moly. I was not expecting that question.
Well, you were getting too smug. So, what do you think?
That's such a big question in your little first date there. I feel like, is it just me, or are we actually, these two getting on the best from these first three, though? There's a little something there. The way they're talking, is it just me? I feel like there's more of an attraction between the two. Does body count matter, yes or no?
No, not for me. Just so long as someone's past doesn't affect their present too much. So, the body count, it would not be an issue.
Okay.
Best to just not
So
even
you're open-minded.
bring anything up.
That's cool.
Are you trying to tell me something, though?
No.
Got 1 minute to go, guys. Just 1 minute. So we'll be wrapping up very soon.
So, how did my
You
questions...
trying to tell me something was not the follow-up comment to go with.
Satisfaction survey.
Ryan.
Your feedback is greatly valued.
Is it actually, though?
Only if it's good.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. I didn't really feel like we felt like strangers. You?
The answer isn't part of the survey, sadly.
Okay. I see how this is going. Okay.
And your time is up. Thank you, ladies and gents. Lads, move on to your next table. Your date is awaiting.
Oh,
Are you disappointed?
only because I had more questions. Would you like my social media handle?
Yeah. Or I can give you mine.
I never message first. At the Brandy Babe Girl.
Brandy, baby girl.
See you later, Ryan.
Goodbye, Brandy.
Change your username. So now do we I think we see if we were successful and we have to pick maybe who to follow up with. Oh, we've got more. Are we about to do like 10 speed dates and then pick? I actually don't know. I haven't watched any of this. That'd be cool.
I guess I am. I'm Ryan.
Tony, nice to meet you. Sorry, I've got a match tomorrow, so I've got to keep limber.
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
The gym girl.
Is it a sports match? Do you play locally?
No, it's my job actually. I'm a footballer.
Oh, shit. Should you be out dating the night before a match?
Oh, don't worry. It's fine as long as I'm in bed by 12. Don't drink, non-alcoholic, and don't have sex.
What's your position?
Reverse cowgirl?
No. What is your football position?
What do you think?
I would love it if he just did a spit take there and just like
That's a tough one.
Well,
spits his drink
just
out
say which area
everywhere.
of the pitch. I'll narrow it down for you. I'm not tall enough to be a goalkeeper. I'm cheaper in other ways, though.
Proper just like spit that beer all up the wall. Cad, thanks so much for the 53 months resub. Happy Friday to you, sir. Hope you're doing well. We have to guess what she is. Substitute would be an absolute diss. I think you're a bench warmer. Attacker? I feel like you'd be a bit bigger if you were a defender, maybe.
I reckon that you are pretty skillful. So I'm going to say that you're up front.
What, you think I want all the glory? Got a big ego.
No, that's a bit of a conclusion to jump to.
I'm a defender.
Oh.
It's not all about goals and skills I have, you know. Defense is just as
I
important.
didn't say it wasn't. Just said you looked
Well, you
slim
do. If
and...
you've got a shit defense, how are you going to win the game?
Yeah, if you say so.
Do you like sports yourself?
It's not my biggest interest.
Well, let me change the question then. Do you like team sports or individual sports?
Is this going to tell you something deeper about me?
Maybe.
It's like, well, actually, I do a little bit of esports. I don't know if you play any games. I get a bit competitive. I'll play video games sometimes, actually. Team sports.
Team sports? I think there's an interesting element with like the fans because they're supporting where they're from. It just adds, they're more passionate. So there's like a tribalism to it, which is a bit fun.
When enjoyed responsibly.
Yes, nobody wants a hooligan.
Team sports also has like this unique layer of complexity in creating tactics for a group rather than the individual.
Mm-hmm. So the chemistry is important.
Exactly.
That was pretty smooth, wasn't it?
It's very smooth.
Who wouldn't want to be part of a
It's
team?
not your phone. Is this reminding me to carb load?
In a perfect world, the camaraderie, you know.
Footballer's best friend.
This is your halfway warning, guys. That is 3 minutes to go.
So,
Imagine someone just
how did you
eating
become a pro?
dry plain pasta in front of
Same.
you.
My key influence was my dad. He used to take me to practices, to matches. He knew I fell in love with it and did everything to cultivate my passion. The kit, the travelling, consoling me after bad performances. Are you close with your parents?
No, I wanted to ask you more.
We ain't got time, my lad. Tell me. If you want to, of course.
Is he close with his mum? With neither? With both? Or with the fasher? I guess match her on it. Say you're close with your dad?
Yeah, like you, I'd be really close to my dad. He kind of taught me what it meant to be like a man, to be open-minded, which for him actually was more about your mindset than any specific character trait.
Yes, lads. We're lucky, eh? I think what I got from my dad was humility. He taught me how to keep my feet on the ground and
Change
appreciate what I
subject.
have as well as what I want.
Some of these options seem so incredibly harsh. Yeah, gym people, it's like a whole thing. My little brother is a gym lad, and it is like, it's a way of life, you know? I have like a few gym people in the family, actually. I am completely not a gym person, but it's all consuming for people who are into the gym, you know, not people who have to force themselves to go and work out, but people who love the gym and they want to get fit and they're like doing everything. It's like a whole thing. It's a lot. Keep listening.
What would you say you inherited from your dad?
Oh God, that is tricky. On the positive side, I would like to hope that I am a good listener, that I am supportive. He definitely taught me how to take responsibility when I need to, and I think that I can keep my cool under pressure.
Any negative traits?
Yeah, some pretty shitty dad jokes. Oh, and don't annoy me when I'm watching TV.
I feel like that's universal for most dads. I think the most negative thing I've inherited from my dad is my stubbornness.
How bad are we talking?
Like bad, really bad. If you want to get through to me, you have to really persist. And even then, sometimes the persistence really backfires and just pisses me off.
Okay.
How
noted.
stubborn are
Very
you on a
wise.
scale of 1 to 10?
Got 1 minute to go,
10
guys.
being super
Just
duper
1
stubborn.
minute.
Ooh, we're in stoppage time.
1 being
Football's the best sport for making analogies.
loosey-goosey flexible.
Do you fancy another quick challenge?
Yes, but what do you want to do?
Well, there's conversation starters and riddles, apparently.
Convenient.
Okay. A man looks at a painting and says, "Brothers and sisters, I have none. But that man's father is my father's son. Who's in the painting, the man or his son?
Huh? A man looks at a painting.
Sisters, I have none. That man's father.
Brothers and sisters, I have none. But that man's father. So there's a man there. There's a man there. And I'm not going to look at chat. I'm going to work this out. I have none. Right, so no siblings. And that man's father in the painting is my father's son. That man's father is my father's son. So the man's father, that man, his dad, hang on, I'm working it out visually. His dad is my dad's son. His dad, no, why is this so hard? I'm not good at riddles. That man's father, that man there, his dad, there's a person, and his dad, that's my dad. His son is him. So it's your grandperson? I've none. I nearly had it. That man's father. That man. There's a man. His father is my father's. His father. My father's son. Oh wait, there's options here. Oh, it's either the man or the man's son. Oh. I thought I was working out if it was like a granddad or something.
Father's son. It is the man himself.
That's what I was going to say, but a draw's no fun. I'll say man's son.
So how do we find the answer? Oh, it's folded in. Okay.
I thought I was working out what the family member was.
The man's son! Get in!
Oh, God's sake. You only got that because you swapped your answer. You thought the man as well.
A win's a win, right?
No matter how you get it, eh?
I tried so hard
That is time,
and got so far, but in the end, I
We
didn't
crammed
really
a lot
matter.
into that.
Yes, we did. Yeah, it was great to meet you, Tony.
Yeah.
Is that short for Antonia?
Spot on, but everyone calls me Tony. Do you want to keep in touch?
Yeah. What's your handle?
At TN7. Tony Newton and my shirt number 7.
That is some main character shit right there.
Get your beer.
I will not.
Why was my beer hiding
night,
over there? Keegan, thank you so much for the 38 months resub. I appreciate it. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. And Ginger for the 100 biddies. Thank you as well. Wow. I didn't realize it was multiple choice. Oh, her table number was 442. Football. Nice.
Good evening. I'm Derek, evening host.
Hello, Derek. Am I in trouble?
No. But unfortunately, the lady that was sat at this table, she had to leave early. I'm sorry.
Right. So are you filling in for her? Did she pull a runner when she saw me?
No, nothing of the sort. She is a musician. Had a gig to get to.
Well, that is pretty fair. That's a good alibi.
How did the rest of them go? Find what you're looking for?
Oh, is she the last one?
Yeah.
Well, I'm kind of glad about that because I don't really know how many more I had left in me.
Well, I'm sure you made a fantastic impression.
Oh, of course, because it's 5 on each person, isn't it? On each character. So this is like a little mystery surprise date, I think. Hello. I haven't found what I'm looking for yet.
Yeah, no, I've met some great people, but I think it's just too early to tell.
Speed dating is just to pique curiosity rather than find love.
It's just like a little teaser, isn't it? You just kind of get to know them, and just as you're getting there...
It's like tapas, I like to say.
Well, a little bit of everything.
Love tapas, yeah. Some olives.
I do have to call you out, though, because there's some times when the date's going well, and then just then I hear you screaming out. Give me like an extra 30 seconds. I need to be able to give you a signal or something. How long have you been hosting?
I have lots of hosting experience, but specifically the speed dating stuff, just at the beginning of lockdown.
So those were digital, I presume?
Mm-hmm, correct. For me, finding love is the most formative journey of our lives, and I just wanted to help people continue that journey, despite the circumstances. Having said that, there is no real substitute for meeting someone special in person.
So from these, have you ever had any marriages develop?
Yeah, we've had a couple. Even a couple of babies named after me. Yeah. Need to put it in my bio. Pregnancy facilitator. Derek.
You really don't, because that sounds like something that would be on a t-shirt on a lad's holiday.
The stag do t-shirts. You're right. Okay.
I actually think I've seen them before.
I sell like hotcakes, though, right?
Actually getting
So
on.
how did you hear about us?
I was duped into coming here this evening. I thought I was going out for a drink with my best mate, Misha, and...
I was just thinking how I'm
She's
surprised there
actually
isn't like
somewhere here.
speed
She's on a date
dating
with somewhere
Zoom
I don't
stuff. There
know.
probably is.
Well, I love a strong male-female friendship. Do you prefer the company of women or men?
Come again?
Oh, sorry. I'll rephrase. Who do you feel like you naturally engage with more easily?
Right. Another spit take. Beer all up the wall again. Sorry there, Derek. Do you prefer men, women, anyone, neither? What is this misanthropic answer? Neither? Neither is either a very progressive answer or it's like a just I hate everyone answer, and I can't work out which way that one would go. I'm tempted to click it, but also I don't want to ruin the opportunity with Derek. Let's see. I guess let's answer it in terms of friendships and such and things. Anyone? You're not fussy? You're not fussy, Ryan. It's fine. You get along with everyone. You're a walking green flag, sir.
I could shoot the shit with anyone. But no, like, with your job, you must be the same.
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, no one's going to enjoy an event if they can't approach their host. So, I think it's the suit as well.
It is something.
Stroke it. It looks soft.
Well, I am glad you felt you could approach me too.
Oh, you made it very easy. Thank you, Ryan.
You are welcome. Derek.
Shit. You are halfway, guys. Halfway. God.
Would that be unacceptable?
I forgot.
Your secret is safe with me.
It's just...
So tell me, what is the best way to
It
approach
looks
all of this?
soft.
Well, aside from being yourself.
Well, let me rephrase that. Do you have any less crap advice?
No, I don't. Sorry. The thing is, there's so many different types of personalities in here. One person's poison might be another person's paradise.
Yeah, that is a fair point.
Okay, I'll pose you this. Are you looking for someone more lively or laid back? Because that may decide what kind of energy you want to exude yourself.
Man,
They're both
Derek
brilliant,
is
but markedly different.
coming in with the tough questions here. Would you want someone lively or laid back, guys? For like, from dating to begin with, like you might want to end up in a laid back place, but would you want someone to be initially laid back? Like first few dates? Or would you want them to be kind of like lively, picking it up, you know? I feel like lively at first.
I definitely want someone who is dynamic and a lively personality to just spice up my life.
Ooh. Not to dominate, though.
No, because that can just be a whole different thing. It can get toxic. Although, there's no harm in me being put in my place from time to time.
No? Crack of the whip.
I never said I was into that. I was wondering, has hosting these made you an expert in romance?
What, like some kind of love guru? No. No.
No, come on. You must have more insight than the average guy. Okay, wait. Okay. Has it ever helped in your personal life?
Sadly, no. No, it's still very single. Why, did you have someone in mind for me?
Yeah. Misha. She would love to meet you.
Drop
She's here. I can
the
introduce you.
SHA. It's just
I'm sure
me,
Misha's
Ryan.
fab.
Me is what you want to
But
say.
I won't be interested.
Not Misha.
It's a bit mean. What's wrong with her?
Well, she's a her.
Yeah, sorry. No, I shouldn't have assumed. That was silly of me.
Ryan, reach over and hold his hand and stroke that soft jacket, son. It's going so cutely. Lively, pretty laid back, need balance. That's where I was coming from as well. I feel like if you have two laid back people, then it's, you both just sort of would be sitting there, you know? Kind of like, someone's got to fill in the old energy there. Learn more.
So what other events do you host?
So a lot for the queer community. So we do a lot of, obviously, speed dating. We do traffic light parties, lock and key parties, all sorts.
It's a traffic light.
Okay.
Do I wanna
It is
know?
your final minute, guys. Final minute. need to stop forgetting. Sorry, what were we?
We were talking about your queer events.
Yes. Yeah, you should come sometime.
Sorry, are you assuming that I'm still gonna be single after this?
I don't know, maybe see it as a safety net.
The chemistry is real between these two. I feel like, I will say, outside of this, like, the acting in this game has been, for FMV games, I love FMV games, I play a lot of them, this is up there. Like, everyone's been good. You would think with a bigger cast that it would just be like, maybe the main people would be good, but everyone has been top so far. Wait, what was this in response to? I'd love to. I mean, I'd just say yes. I think this might be to lead to a date.
I would love to. You know, just so long as you're hosting, of course.
Naturally.
What did I just say yes to?
And that, ladies and gents, is the end of tonight's event. I've been Derek. Get home safe, and hope you had a good time.
Thanks, Derek. I'm actually kind of glad that the musician bailed.
Oh, she was lovely. But I'm kind of glad too. But that is totally against the rules for me to say that.
Is it also against the rules for me to ask for your socials?
No. At D-More events.
Oh, to go to his gay events. Okay, cool. Put it out there, Ryan. Get them all. I feel like all of those dates went well. I'd be surprised if any of those were rejections. Potentially might have screwed up the second one.
Tell me about your speed dating.
Oh, we get to look at that profile. This changes everything. If I thought I was going to do it when I clicked on it, we could have been doing this whilst we were talking. Let's see, Kathleen. You've got your. I prefer my puns intended. Right. As in no pun intended. Right, I got it. I had to think about it, Kathleen. Not very funny. 7 posts, 500 views, 200 followers. Oh, what a loser. Let's see what kind of post she's putting out on the old social media here. That's a lovely picture, isn't it? What's that? What's happening here? Nothing. Picture of a bloody wine. Picture of a single wine glass. Old single Pringle lonely alcoholic over here. Book on a beach. We've all been there. That's fine. All right, look at me. Oh, who's this? What's happening here? Having a little date with someone on the old social medias. Just probably delete that if you're now single and looking or something. I don't know. Memories could be from a long time ago, but it's a bit personal. Who's got the conch, eh? Lord of the Flies. Look out, Piggy. Bonk. Made me cry, that movie. What's happening with the shoes here? What's going on? Nice socks. These feet look weird. Like baby feet. That's a nice picture. Would have put that one closer to the beginning, you know? Closer to the beginning of the old thing here. Oh, she was married? This is giving that she was married? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I feel like something terrible happened. Now I feel bad. Oh god, I'd sit down and be like, oh, what's with all that on your profile on a dating website? What are you doing? She's going to be like, he died. Ah, god, what have you signed me up for, gang? Right, okay, let's go back and look at the others before we invite her on her. Here's the goth one. Don't sit back and do nothing. All right, 7 posts, 7,000 views, 1,600 followers. And yet I'm meant to believe that she's making a living on Pinterest. All right, look at you. Flowers in her hair. Quirky. So quirky. That's the kombucha. It looks disgusting. Sometimes you don't want to know how the sausage is made. It's interesting. It's all right. Okie dokes. The fit. The outfit. The OOTD. What is that? Some artwork? A celebration, perhaps. The skulls. De la muerte. Coco. Right? That's a bit spooky. And coffee. Should have gone with that. Further up. That's probably the best picture that you have. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. And do the next one. Sport. 7 posts, 7,000 views, 2.3k followers. It's cute. It's boring. So, hey, this should be on your Instagram story that's saying, I'm on the way home. It doesn't need to be on the feed. It doesn't need to be on the feed, Tony. All right, get closer to the window. What am I looking at? Bloody thing here. More feet. They like the feet here, don't they? They're scared of water. Go on, get in there. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice. Delete it. At the game with her dad, probably. There we go. Nice connection. Close. Looking very nice. Looking very nice. And a goal. Goals. Set on your goals there. Bloody. No. This just. Who's. You're a professional footballer. Who's doing your media? Get a PR company. Come on. Let's go through it. Brandy, beautician. 7 posts, 11,000 views, 6,000 followers. She's in the community. She's online. She's got a following. Alright, just sort of taking this kind of picture, I will say, look at the phone. Look at the phone. Don't look at the look at the phone in the mirror, so it's like you're looking through the picture, not at yourself in the phone. That's weird. Okay, spa weekend, having a little drink. Most of it's gone. Okay, on a date, big old rose there. Out for a spot to eat. Some onions, a little bit of peas on there. Looks terrible. A nice selfie and the beach. Chilling at the beach. They like the beach. And another selfie. Another selfie. It's pretty standard. Pretty standard profile here. Don't have too much to say about it, actually. You're boring. Derek. What's going on, Derek? Only 4 posts, Derek? Come on, mate. 3,000 views and 900 follows from them. Nice. Nice little handsome fellow. Liking the outfit. Although too many layers going on here. There's a jacket, a jumper, and a shirt, and a backpack happening. Derek, if you're going to show me your coffee cup, just have something interesting going behind, or a brand on there, or what kind of coffee it is, or show me the coffee. You're showing me a polystyrene cup, my friend, and it's terrible. It's terrible. This is Derek, bored at work on a Zoom call. This is everyone in every Zoom meeting working from home, like, oh, putting that face, when can I go home and log off? That's just an accidental screenshot that he took of his camera and somehow uploaded it to the dating website. And then the microphone, which is like, should have been the first thing, the most interesting thing you got in here. But also loving that it's, you know, it's very raw, isn't it? Which is very now, Derek. It's very be real, you know? It's very, apart from this one, is a little try hard, but it's very, is there a dent in that microphone? Terrible. It's, hey, it's casual, you know? It's just, it's chill, and it's easy, and it's no fuss, which is so in right now. All right, let's go with Kathleen. Guys, you've signed me up for a widow here, haven't you? All right, ask for a second date. I thought that sound was in the game. I was like, that's a very interesting sound to have for when you ask for someone to go on a second date with you. Joke, thanks so much for the 72 months resub. I appreciate it very, very much. It's a very long time, and thank you for the raid as well. I hope you had a lovely stream. And Derek. These profiles haven't changed my feelings. We're going with it. I hope they don't reject us. There's a risk in asking Kathleen, because I'm not even sure if she'll say yes. So, we'll see. Also, all for fun there, by the way. I was actually trying to be mean and rip those people apart. It's for entertainment purposes. So they're all lovely people, and whatever's on your profile is totally fine. Take a picture of polystyrene cup. I don't care.
Could I get a half pint, please? Thank you very much.
Is he late? Are we being stood up? There's no way. It went so well.
Ryan, how's it going?
It's good. Good, not bad at all. How are you doing?
Yeah, decent. I mean, Tube was a nightmare, but On the plus side, if there's any COVID, it would have definitely died off from the stench of BO.
Ooh. Okay. You're late or move on? I don't know. What would you do here? I feel like if they don't bring it up, then you should just move on from it, because if it, like, how late is he? I don't know. Is it 10 minutes? Is it 15 minutes? Is it 20 minutes? These are all big differences. And if he's not being like, oh, I'm so sorry I'm late. Oh my God, the tube, crazy. And then you can just be like, oh, don't worry about it. And then you like sit down and just carry on. Or, so you just don't want to look like a stick in a mud? Stuck in the mud there? I'm going to move on and maybe he'll apologize. But if he doesn't, I'm going to hold on to it for the rest of the day.
I was surprised that you wanted to grab a drink with me.
Why? You don't seem so bad.
No. Above average.
Do you think?
Come on. No, I didn't mean that.
No, I thought we got on pretty damn well, so just wanted to see it again. Will we get you a drink?
Yes, I don't drink alcohol, but a mocktail. That'd be great.
I'm also late to everything. He doesn't drink.
I was thinking it, thank you, but I didn't want to say it.
Thanks. Oh, well.
Cheers to you.
It's been an unexpected day, but yes. Ooh, she's sweet.
You don't want a pretzel, do you?
No, I probably won't touch those.
Yeah, I don't blame you. How's the Shirley Temple?
Not so sure on the Shirley, but the temple's pretty good.
I don't know how to take that. I would say
I'd
the
laugh,
main
but I'd
thing
have
that
no
I
idea what he
noticed
meant.
was your confidence when you're up there and your way with words.
Yeah, well, gift of the gab. Part of the game, I guess. Yeah, I used to host all of the family Christmas game nights when I was a kid. And then the uni Christmas game nights. Listen, if you ever need a private host, I'm your guy.
Can I take you up on that now?
Sure, but we need another player.
Well, that could be
Oh
you
yeah,
too.
you play like mini games.
Okay, sure. What to play?
Manny, thank you so much for the 45 months. I appreciate it.
I've got
Thank you
it.
so much for the resub. Hope you're doing well.
You may have noticed at the speed dating night there were these conversation starters, riddles that were written on these little table number cards.
Okay, so a game of riddles.
Oh,
We
no.
will do 1 point for every correct answer.
Perfect.
Derek, did you not
Which
see
month
me
has
struggling
28
at the table with that riddle? Were you not paying attention? Which month has 28 days?
You just had that.
February. That's
Right
not a
off the top of
riddle.
your head, didn't you?
That's just
I do this for a
knowledge.
living, Ryan.
Wait. No, it's all of them. Because all of them... all of them have 28 days, but more than 28. You didn't say 28 days exactly, so... Oh, got you there. Would I have fallen for it if it didn't have multiple choice and just went, February, if I was on the date? Yes. Should I still say that because that's what I would have done? Sure.
February? What? February only has 28 days. Unless it is a leap year, then it has 29.
But the question wasn't phrased, which month only has 28 days?
Get that finger out of here. Okay, so that means it is all of them. Oh, shit.
Shit. First round. You'll get it.
Don't be so sure.
I'll let you win, Derek.
Okay. Your time.
Bear with me. Bear with me. Have a sip. You know, do what you got to do. I got to find one here. Okay. Fire up a search engine.
Don't forget to close all your porn tabs.
You see them?
How do we feel about open shirts?
I am tossing it between
the plunging
two different
neckline.
ones.
Take your time. I've got an encyclopedia of riddles up here.
A
So you better have
riddle
a new one
about
for me.
death.
Like to brag, do you?
Death or Christmas? Keep it light, mate. Keep it light and easy.
Why doesn't Santa Claus have any children?
I know this one. And it's not even a riddle, it's just a dirty joke. What? Because he only comes once a year.
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. Okay, no, like a point for you,
Terrible.
Oh dear.
Are you big on Christmas?
My best mate Misha drags me to every Christmas market every year, so I don't know if that answers your question, but...
Yeah, I mean, they are extortionate, but they do get you into the Christmas spirit, can't lie.
Do you love or hate Christmas? He seems very uninterested in Christmas, but I would have to be honest and say I love Christmas time. It's like a nice time. That and like Halloween month.
I mean, I bloody love Christmas.
Same. Honestly, I have boxes. I'm talking boxes of Christmas stuff. We've got mistletoe, fake trees, fake reindeers, the lot, lights.
Well, I have always
Already
aspired
picturing
to a
them in
full
matching
dinner.
Christmas
From the
sweaters
starters
together.
to the main course, everything
Christmas
in between.
jumpers.
Oh, I know what. I could make an eggnog non-alcoholic just for you with your name written all over it. You could swing by.
And I will guzzle it. Oh, I love eggnog. Well, I loved eggnog.
Well, it would still be good. I'll still put all the spices and everything. It will be
Sounds good.
chef's kiss.
Save the
Okay,
eggnog,
your turn.
though.
I'm in the zone.
Right, okay. A man rides out of town on Sunday.
There's a man, it's his son, it's
Stays
his
in a hotel
man's
all
man.
night. And then the next day, he rides out of town on his horse on a Sunday.
Huh?
How is this possible?
You trying to trick me? This is a trick one, isn't it?
I'm not saying.
This is
A
one of
man.
the ones where the answer is in the question.
My lips are sealed.
Rode out of town on Sunday. He stayed a whole night in a hotel and rode back to town the next day on a Sunday. How is this possible? And the answer is time zone or horse. A man rode out of town on Sunday. All right, I'm off. I'm leaving town. It's Sunday. Goodbye. I stay a whole night in the hotel and I ride back to town the next day on a Sunday. How is it possible? Where does a horse come into it? I guess because you rode out. What did you ride out on? On a horse. But what does that make? What difference does that make? And how are you going to ride out on a time? How does time zone make a difference to come back on a Sunday if you spend the whole night there? What are you doing to me, Derek? Rode back. Stayed a whole night. Rode back to town on a Sun. The horse?
Yeah.
Just guessing.
I knew it. It is in the question. The horse is named Sunday.
Oh, that's what I
That's
what I thought, sure.
Point, I must say. Well done. That's a tough one.
Not too tough.
Yeah, I'll have to dig deeper into the encyclopedia next time.
Okay, sorry. Look, no, I'm just deciding.
You would make an awful event host.
Me sat
you
there.
Need to be quicker with these things,
Time
like a
zones?
wicket.
Did he ride to Australia? A riddle about maths, a riddle about wordplay. Let's stay away from maths.
Okay. Forward, I'm heavy. Backward, I'm not. What am I?
Okay. So forward, heavy. Backward, not.
Huh?
I hate to admit, but I'm stumped.
Anyone?
You sure? You giving up?
Yep.
A ton. Forward, I am heavy. T-O-N. Backward, I am not. N-O.
Oh, but that's not fair. I mean, I'm dyslexic, so it's just the spelling ones, they don't work for me. And
It's such a short word, though.
but it's not about the length of the word. It's just that I can't see how the word is written in the riddle itself. You know.
I have that, but just for riddles in general, Derek. Offer a point or learn more. Learn more. I'm not going to tell him how his brain works.
Has that ever held you back much?
School was a nightmare. You know, I once wrote this poem called Silver Birch, right? But I got the R and the T mixed up. Anyway, the teachers thought I did it on purpose and got detention, and yeah, it was not great.
So the whole poem was about a silver bitch.
Yeah.
To be fair, silver bitch sounds like a much better poem. So.
I think so too now.
That's my rap name.
I have just the riddle to finish. Right. Man weighs 100 pounds, plus half his weight. How much does he weigh?
A man weighs 100 pounds plus
That's
half his weight.
not very hard.
Is it not?
A man weighs 100 pounds. Here is a 100-pound man. Plus half his weight. Half of 100 pounds. A man weighs 100 pounds. Plus half his weight. Half his weight is 50. So he would weigh 150. So I'm struggling here to where's the 200? Where's the 200? Because he weighs 100 pounds. He weighs 100 pounds plus half his weight. That doesn't mean... Oh, I don't know, Derek. 150, mate.
Yeah, no, that's... He weighs 150 pounds.
Wrong.
No, it isn't. He weighs 100 plus half his weight. So it's 100 plus 50 equals 150.
100 isn't his full weight. It's 200. Which means 100 plus 100 is 200.
I'm leaving.
Fine.
Give me a final riddle.
Goodbye,
Do your
Derek.
worst.
Let me get the phone again.
You've killed the mood, Derek.
Maybe think about what you want to ask me beyond the riddle. Could be good.
You've done this before, haven't you?
All right. Should we do a riddle about love or a riddle about sex? Sorry, I don't know why I said it like that. A riddle about sex. It's like it's a rude word. We're gonna live on stream here. So smexy time. Anna, thanks so much for the 29 months. I appreciate the resub. Hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for the resub. Happy Friday. Love or sex? SEX. SEX. What you're listening to spelling out uncomfortable words ASMR. I should say love, I think. Sex because the mood needs lifting? Potentially. It's gone dry, ain't it? It's gone dry. With the riddles. What are they thinking?
I want more games with more trying riddles under pressure.
God, no. Please, no. It's like, should do like a series of quiz games. I tried to find like a good Who Wants to Be a Millionaire game because I thought that kind of thing would be fun. But I think as far as we got with it was Family Feud. That one time we did it. Thank you so much for the 1500 bits, Cat, on a Friday. I appreciate it. Thank you. But God, no. Love. Love, love, love. Feeling the cute vibes with these two. And this can come with it, you know?
I have married many times, but I'm single.
Nice try. You didn't say I have been married many times. It's just that I have. So you married other people, haven't you? A priest.
You're too sharp.
What made you want to ask me that riddle?
Have you ever fancied being a priest?
Yeah, I have, but that's for another time.
No, look, marriage is the obvious question based off that riddle, but I am curious. How long have you been single?
Not long, but like the majority of my track record, it was a short-term misfire. You someone that likes being in a relationship, or do you like being single?
I feel like a lot of people would choose the former.
I bet people's bad relationships are more just because they wanted company, no matter whose it was.
Now it's time to get deep, I see. And it's going to be when people's backstory comes out. Let's say relationship. You like a relationship.
I'm really looking for a connection because I think a relationship is the last missing jigsaw piece in my life.
Yeah, but don't put too much pressure on yourself, you know? I don't know, I feel like that sometimes repels what you actually want, you know?
Oh.
Anyway, who won the game in the end?
I think we both lost, Derek, I'll be honest.
Oh, you thought I'd forget the scorekeeping duty of a host, did you?
Okay, look, you won fair and square. Name your prize.
Okay. What is an appropriate forfeit for such a, well, monumental victory?
Eat all the pretzels in one sitting, and you're not allowed to drink. Oh, offer to pay or stay silent. Paying for the drink seems boring and standard. What if I stay silent? Then he might say something more interesting and save this date.
Listen, bragging rights is more than enough.
Oh.
Thank you for letting me off lightly.
It's okay.
Yikes.
You're gonna remember though, aren't you?
Oh, I will never forget.
Add it to your encyclopedia.
Yeah.
Now we just look tight. Hey, London. Oi, governor.
Well, I had a really great night,
Did ya?
I must say.
Yeah, so did I. And I got your hosting services for free tonight.
You did? VIP treatment. How'd you get away with that? How you getting back?
I'm gonna get the tube.
Same. Do you want to walk together?
Yeah.
Okay. That did not go well. What happened to all that energy from the first date?
Ryan.
Please? No, don't get up.
Hi.
No, do get up,
The
because that's
early bird
awkward, hugging someone who's
catches the
sitting
worm.
down.
Have you been waiting long?
No, I was just passing time with a bit of people watching. I love thinking about what brought all these humans to cross paths with me.
Tell me more? Tell me more? Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Do you have any good stories?
Yeah, that couple over there. Yeah, don't look. They're having a relationship showdown. When they arrived, he was really physically affectionate with her. But then as she became more animated, he withdrew into himself.
Do you think it's over?
She'll hear him out, but her body language suggests she's made up her mind. How do you take breakups?
Wait. I want to know, is there anything that he could do that could save the relationship?
It really depends on how unhappy she is.
How well do you take breakups? Well, badly. Never been dumped, babe. Alright, what can I say? You're a thinking, feeling guy, Ryan. You get hurt. You love big. You hurt big. Alright, bud?
I am definitely a bad dumpy. No, sorry. I do not get angry. I get heartbroken.
Even if it wasn't a good relationship.
Yeah, but in every relationship, there's the chance that it could be special. I think both people see that, even if it's just for a fleeting moment, the possibility of a happily ever after. I just nosedived right in the fields there, didn't I?
You got it on your sleeve, darling. What can I say?
It's very good wine.
It is French.
My knowledge on wine is not fantastic.
Old world would be like French with European.
California newer.
Do you like her outfit?
How is the studying going?
Well, I've been living in the library, but what's new there? We did cover an interesting topic, though. You know how we have different styles of learning and communication? Well, broadly speaking, there are two distinct ways of thinking, emotional or rational.
Okay, can you tell what I am?
I can evaluate you, but I take no responsibility if you don't like the results.
No, except that we are on a second date, so a bad evaluation also reflects on you.
That is true. All right, let's do this. So, how are you at making new friends? Do you actively engage with everyone and anyone, or are you a lone wolf?
Can I not be somewhere in between? Like that I'm selective with my company?
No, you have to pick one side of the spectrum.
Why do I feel like everything with this person, if you were dating, would be like, oh, well, actually, that kind of relates back to this, which could be really interesting and fascinating if you want to like learn a lot about yourself and analyze things and learn stuff. But also, if you're not into it, could be a nightmare. Just like you have a reaction to something and they're like, well, actually, that's because when you were a child, you'd be like, oh my God, can I just have a feeling for a moment? Are you a social butterfly or a lone wolf, guys? What would you pick for yourself here? Are you social or is you a lonely dog? I like out in the world, just leave me alone.
I mean, I can socialize when I need to.
As we can see.
Yes. Most of the time, I would prefer my own company. I mean, I guess you could call me a loner.
No, not at all. I definitely appreciate an introverted energy.
Yeah, thanks.
What's the next question?
This is a good one. Does seeing other people cry move you to cry yourself?
Okay, that is very specific.
Oh, these questions are rooted in psychological study.
So you didn't just get them online?
No.
Does people crying make you cry? Interesting. I feel like if it's... I would have to know if it was, like, sad. Like, if something sad had happened. If I just walked past someone and they were boo-hooing, I'd be like, well, what's the matter? But I, like, get moved easily. Like, if I'm watching a film or something, like, cry easily when things are sad. But if they're not like, oh, this terrible thing happened and I'm crying as a result, I'd be like, what you crying for? But maybe, I don't know. How often are you just seeing someone crying and not knowing what they're crying for? I feel like if I say no, she's going to be like, you're a psychopath. Someone crying. Sure.
I definitely cry with people. A really good friend of mine had a kid a couple of years ago. And his name is Harry. And I was invited to his nursery school's sports day. And they had a race at one stage. So they had all the kids were involved. So some kids could only crawl, some could walk, and then some were in between. So they gave them like a stroller.
That is so sweet and very inclusive.
Very inclusive, yes. My friend's little son, Harry, was on the stroller. So he kind of was at that stage where he could like stand up and like, you know, like a little drunk fella and kind of have to hold on to things. So the race starts. And one of the walking kids just tears off straight past him. So Harry kind of fell over. Yes, and so when he was getting back up, he couldn't get the stroller back up. So he just started walking for the first time.
No way.
No, he did. And my friend went to the finish line and was waiting for him and was calling, was like, Harry, come on, Harry.
Did he catch up to the walker?
No. No. He made it there in the end, and then my friend started crying when he got to the end, which kind of it set me off.
Like a happy
That's
tears.
A lovely story.
I like that it's not even has to be sad.
It really
crying.
was a great day.
Excuse me, just popping to the loo.
Yoink. Where did your phone go? Don't know. This is going to be the question, isn't it? Is do you look at it? No, you don't, Ryan. But also very tempted because it's the game. Would want to see. That's a lot of text popping off there. What's going on? Who are you texting, eh? I want to see. I'm feeling a little bit nosy, but I'm going to leave it because if you catch me, it's bad news. But also would totally read your diary, you know? We're going to leave it, but God, wouldn't it be funny to check it? But I feel like the other day it went so badly and we got all of the riddles wrong and Derek's not going to love us because we're dumb. So I have to leave it because if we don't do this well, then we won't get another date. And you'll be alone, Ryan. Just be alone in your little flat there, you know? Why would you even care anyway on a first date with someone? Like, who cares what's going on your phone, to be honest? What's up? You got a viral TikTok popping off to your notifications?
What did I miss?
Not much. Wait, so what's next?
Here's a big one. Are you a planner or a spur-of-the-moment person?
So am I calculated or spontaneous?
That's a more erudite way of putting it.
Okay, but at this point it would...
Like articulate.
Yes. Articulate, yes.
I would draw her attention to it at this point. Like, I wouldn't look, and I wouldn't care, but if it was doing that when they sat back down, I'd go, oh, your phone was, like, pinging off like crazy, by the way. So then they check it, and you'd be like, everything okay? Just like, was that, you know, like, yeah, it could be an emergency or something. You're like, was there a problem? What's going on? Let's not just pretend that didn't happen. Are we a spur-of-the-moment person or a planner? God. Can I be neither? In that I don't really plan ahead, but I also don't like doing things spur of the moment. Just kind of exist. I guess if I had to be anything. Maybe spur of the moment, but I'll like plan in the moment and then do things, but I'm like rarely organized more than a day ahead, to be honest with you. So I guess I would have to say spur of the moment.
No, I think life is just about going with the flow, catching a vibe and going with it.
I need evidence. I am very much not a spontaneous person, but I have a little challenge for you.
Depends on what
We'll
it
match
is. What
each
are you
other well.
thinking?
Luckily, my planner brain had an idea. So, believe it or not, I take swing dancing classes.
Of course you do.
And I would like to show you some moves.
Oh.
In the middle of the bar.
Why not? Stop making me self-conscious. Come on.
Okay.
All right.
Oh no.
Are you ready?
I'm going to die.
Play me some music. Oh, okay, I like it.
Okay.
It's very easy. Simple steps.
Yes.
Start with your right foot.
This foot.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Step back.
Right, yep.
And then step onto your left.
Left.
Step onto your right.
She definitely lost someone
Kick with
and
your
she's
left.
trying to live her best life now.
You throw that in?
I mean, if you want.
I don't know. I don't want to do with the moves, though.
Oh, okay. You're feeling.
Okay, no, fine. Let's do it quick. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah?
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8.
People in the coffee shop
A
like,
little spin.
Sorry?
Go in, and I'm feeling. Oh, yes.
Something like
that. And then you come with the music, and you can kind of. Yeah?
Yeah.
That works.
Each
Ryan's
offer
going
a
for it.
different flavor.
And then when you want to do, you do that.
Maybe we could just learn from each other and our.
I could do that at your swing parties, though.
Well, thank you for broadening my dance horizons.
You are welcome.
100% if you did that in London, someone's coming over like, sorry, what do you think you're doing?
That was sweaty work.
Yeah, it was. Final question, Ryan.
Feet don't fail me now.
You can't fail.
Don't make it less dramatic.
Do you get impatient with people less efficient than yourself?
Like how the waiter hasn't taken our food order yet.
Oh, awkward. I think it's order at the bar.
Ooh. I guess I'll let him off that one then.
Do you get frustrated with people who are less efficient than you are? Yeah or nah? Do ya? Do ya? Trying to think back to any situation of working with people. I guess if you're like in a group project or something, who really wants to? I mean, I put my all into stuff, so it's definitely one of these things where if you see someone doing less effort and getting the same result in any situation, you're like, come on, mate. You know, put your back into it, son. I say yes.
I hate slackness. It's why I was a little bit delighted you were here early.
If I was late, would that have counted against me?
Yeah. I mean, absolutely.
People operate at different paces.
Oh.
Yeah, no. It's not really my problem, though, is it?
Oh,
Like, I'm
no.
allowed to hold some certain standards in my head.
Ryan, calm down.
So, what is the verdict?
Based on your answers, you are a rational thinker. You are logic-focused and pragmatic. You prefer to analyze concrete details in a situation.
Is that good for dating?
Some people date successfully by ticking a set of boxes.
Okay, but you also need an emotional connection, too.
Yeah, like anything, you need an emotional connection to balance out the rationality.
I feel like she's super rational and looking for someone
Particularly
super
about,
emotional.
the pop culture influence on behavioral.
Modeling and attraction dynamics. And I think that that's something that's really relevant right now, especially with like all the reality dating shows.
Like, what do you do if you're not studying?
I like to read, which is just studying, isn't
Far
it?
off.
Ryan was still bitter about Derek being late, okay? That's why it came off snappy like that, because he was like, I should have said something. I should have confronted him. He was late, all right? I got no time for it.
So who's gonna get the third date?
He was leaking his his anger. Do we get a third date?
No commentary, please.
I don't know. Those were both terrible.
He's scrolling.
Let's be honest, Ryan. It's probably best to just
Scrolling back. Oh.
have an early night here, mate. Did we get one? Oh, dear. Ah, okay. We do get to pick one. I wonder if you can even flop. I wonder if you can fail, because, oh my god, neither of those were too good. Alright, well, now it's a tough one, because both of those dates were not good. I feel like Kathleen's was probably better. But who should we go with? Should we go with 1 or 2? Kathleen or Derek for a third and final date? For all the marbles, this is what it all comes down to. Is it love we didn't get any of Kathleen's backstory in the second date, which is, I need to know. Is he dead? Just show up to the third date and be like, did he die? She's like, sorry. And the Derek second date was so bad, but do you give it a second chance after some lovely chemistry at first? And then into the third date, maybe it comes back around. He did not seem too impressed that we were looking for a relationship, actually. He was a bit judgy on that one. I don't know. I feel like going off of the second date, I feel like Kathleen was more interested and has more potential. What do you think? What do we got? 1, Kathleen, Derek, Kathleen, Derek, Kathleen, Derek. Oh god, it's really split. Kathleen, 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 Derek, Derek, Kat. Derek, second chance. That seems like pretty down the middle with Kathleen maybe edging it. I feel like there's more story here. I need to know because of looking at the social media profile, but I may well do what I did with 5 dates, where you could expect to see either another stream or another video where we go through the different dates, I think. I have like 3 videos on that first game to like date everyone, so let's see. This is the story I need to know.
Push the button.
I
Then
want
when
to
we
know
do
both.
it. Button. Ready?
No, wait.
Go!
Just let us do both.
Hello, Kathleen. It is Ryan here speaking. How are you doing?
Oh god, can we get
Fine.
rejected?
I was wondering if
Oh no.
you were free at all this week, and if you wanted to maybe meet up and maybe get dinner, take a break from the library. Yeah? Okay, yes, that sounds great. I will get back in touch, and I'll send you on.
Good job, Ryan.
Okay, bye.
Amazing.
That's a relief.
How amazing.
God.
You did sound like you were selling a mortgage.
She said yes,
I'll
though.
send you on some details.
I didn't know what to say. What do you say?
Always the quiet ones. Hopefully there's a chapter select so we can just go back and do the other one.
Yeah. Good evening yourself.
Lovely little spot you found here, right at the bar.
Yes, this is where all the action is. Oh, would you like a drink?
Oh, yes, please.
Nibbles?
What do we think of her outfit?
Always.
What would you like?
White wine, please.
I feel like the yellow cardigan is actually
Thank you very much, sir.
quite nice.
Ooh, chili on tortilla chips. Oh, the Brits do some interesting things, don't they?
Don't get me started.
Is this romantic or is this silly?
I don't know. Here, have a tortilla chip. There you go. Cheers.
Cheers.
It's romantic and silly.
This is my first proper dinner date since my last relationship.
Okay, here we go.
Is it a regular thing?
Not when it wasn't cooked by me. He wanted me to do all the domestic duties.
And you didn't want to be a housewife.
No. Playing devil's advocate, though, I was a student and he was earning all of the household income.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm sure
She's
there was a
breaking
compromise
free.
you could have found.
We never did. He wanted me to quit my studies, and the rest is history.
So you did you, and you stuck to what you wanted to do. I respect that. That takes guts.
Is there an
He
income
didn't die,
setup
he was
that
just
you
a
would
dick.
prefer?
Well, living in London is pretty hard on either these days.
I know. What even is a living wage in this city?
You could hear him crying through the laughter there. What is it? What is it? Okay, but also delete the pictures then. Cat, what we doing? Why we still got this guy up on here? Dual income, single income. What is this? To survive? To both be working? What would you prefer? I feel like you'd prefer both people to be working, wouldn't you? If you're with someone? If you're choosing? No?
I would say a dual income.
Otherwise, you're too
probably.
like...
I mean, it's not really like back in the
what
day
she
where
had
one
before.
person's income would be enough to sustain an entire household. I think that financial security is really important in a long-term relationship.
More than emotions?
Yeah, but emotions thrive in a stable environment.
That's really hard for me to hear.
Oh my god, I'm just
It'll be 2
saying
or
you
3 more
can...
years before
That's
I earn a proper
fine.
income.
We have time.
Look, It's way too early to be even having these conversations anyway.
I know, but still good to know.
Kathleen, it's all right.
So, thank you for coming today.
That's a really great spot. It's public but private. People open up more in intimate settings.
Do they? Okay, well, tell me something new then.
I've got a scar under my hair.
Oh, how did that happen?
Actually, there's something else I should tell you.
No, I want to know about the scar.
I'm in the middle of divorce proceedings. It's uncharted territory for me. You're the first person I've got this far with since my marriage ended. We've been separated for 2 years. My education was the big problem. I couldn't contribute financially, and I wasn't willing to have a child before I graduated. He couldn't wait. I totally understand if that's an issue. I'm so sorry again.
Thanks, bye. Do you mind paying for that? It's just I'm kind of broke myself for the drinks. You've wasted my time. I mean, it's whatever. Like, Kathleen, you didn't need to get so, precious about the whole income thing, all right? I'll fund your studies, babe. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Wait, what's the question? Maybe? No? It's not fine? It's fine? What's it's fine? Why is it maybe and no? What was the last thing she said? No. I'm saying no, it's fine. It's not a problem. It's not a problem, right? No is it's not a problem? She said, if it's too much, it's not too much.
No, look, it doesn't bother me one iota. Past is the past.
Thank you, Ryan.
I want your academic opinion on something.
Oh, golly.
What were you even saying that to? I don't feel like you would care if someone was getting a
this?
divorce.
Well,
Like,
we wouldn't have made it this far if we weren't at least a little bit compatible. But there is still one area that we don't have much data on.
And what is that?
Sexual compatibility.
Kathleen.
It can be developed over time, but normally it's better if it's there from the start.
Okay, aside from, the obvious way, is there a way for us to estimate what that compatibility would be?
With theory? What kind of lover are you? I mean, in a nutshell, I don't need the playbook.
I like how she led into this. She's like, listen, just so you know, she's like about to cry. She's like having a bit of a flashback, and she's like, I am getting a divorce, and I need to know if it's a problem for you. It was my studies. Like, are you on board with that or not? And he's like, it's fine. Don't worry about it. And she's like, right, so how do you bone? Romantic or adventurous? I mean, both are good answers in this situation. Read them how you want. These are both vague enough to be like, if someone said that as an answer, there's no bad answer there. Although adventurous, you might be like, damn, you like hanging from the ceiling or something. So it is what it is. But, I think through the whole get up and everything that she might be an adventurous one. So,
as I am speaking to an almost professional, I do have a few kinks that I like to explore beyond the conventional stuff.
I'm intrigued.
Well, I can't tell you. I mean, that would be giving you the playbook.
True. But it sounds similar to mine.
Knew it.
I'm very adventurous.
I see.
Readier
I
like
still
a
need to
look.
gather some data before my hypothesis. If you had to pick, do you prefer to give or receive?
I mean, you stressed the had because you knew I would have said both.
Oh, you are very smart. Has anyone ever told you that?
Yes, actually, yeah, they have. It was almost as sarcastic as you just did.
Into the compliments and the affirmations. Let's keep those coming, Kathleen. Giving or receiving? He likes to give. He's a very generous boy, our Ryan.
I am a giver. Definitely.
Your reasons being?
Well, I mean, I actually enjoy it, for one thing. It's also much better when both people are having fun, because otherwise
What do you think? She likes to
kinda just feels
fully
a bit
take
like
control?
servicing.
Or
That's a nice way to put
is
it.
everything else
Also,
so in
it is a
control in her
little bit of
life
an
that she
ego
likes to give it
boost
up?
if you can make the other person feel good.
If your technique is good. Those are very valid reasons. You are an attentive lover indeed.
Oh.
Okay, what do you
Tip of
want
the
to know
fedora
next?
there.
That's all I really needed.
Okay. Well, what's the verdict?
Contrary to what I said, sexual chemistry is actually best discovered firsthand.
Okay.
That wasn't an invitation,
It was presented like one,
but I
Kathleen. I'm
appreciate
going to be
you
honest
being
with
so
you.
open and honest.
Okay.
Only a half pint. Very conservative.
Yeah, I just don't want to get too smashed too early, you know?
I do.
Barkeep, can we get some more wine for this one, then?
She is just sort of giving that she
So,
needs to
What are you doing
go
tomorrow?
crazy after
Books.
a terrible relationship.
Oh, thank you. Hopefully, I'll be able to retain some information.
Which would make me worry that
Wine
it
tends to
wouldn't
give
matter
me
if it
brain
was
fog.
you or anyone, you know?
So I'm thinking I should ask where your head's at.
Are we not still on the casual dating stage?
We are. I just don't want either of us to waste our time.
Okay. Yeah, no, I can appreciate that.
Listen, Ryan, he turned down Derek for this to get the story, and the story really wasn't, you know, the juice weren't worth the squeeze, let's be honest. It was a lot less dramatic than I thought it was going to be. She's just getting divorced. But you better, you know, get something out of it.
I really
You're trying
like you,
to find
Kathleen.
love, Ryan.
I feel like we have connected in loads of different ways.
She'll break your heart, but it's fine.
And I would like to see if it could progress beyond casual dating. And I really hope you feel the same.
Yeah, I do feel the same.
Oh? When the stool squeaks because you leant in, you have to be
Not
like,
giving you any more
it was the
data for
chair.
the compatibility test.
Just ruin your first kiss.
Sorry, I think I'm gonna need a bigger sample size.
Oh, okay.
Ryan and Kathleen are now an item. His IQ has increased by 25. Ah, it's a cute picture. It wasn't giving me Christmas together and Christmas jumpers like Ryan and Derek was. And I would love to go back and do the other one. We're going to do the other side of it as well. We're going to play as Misha now and see. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed 10 Dates. I'm a big fan of these games. So let me know if you want to see any more dating games or FMV games in a comment as well. And come back for part 2 where we'll play as Misha and go on dates with 4 guys and 1 girl. I'll see you in the next one. If you haven't already, please do hit like and subscribe to support the channel and have a beautiful rest of your day. I'll see you in the next video to go on another adventure. Good night.